Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm sharing with you the energy forecast for October 2020. It's a 5 energy, but just before we get into this, let's recap what 2020 has in store for us. Now it's a 4 energy. How do I know this? By adding together and reducing down all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 equals 4. Now what does that mean in brief? So let's just take a quick look. The 4 energy is about structure, stability, security and systems. What's been working for you and what has not? Have you built everything on a poor foundation? If you build it on sand, it's going to fall away. So did you build it on cement? And perhaps you did, and it's kept you still restricted. The 4 energy has us fitting into limitations and boundaries. It's time to start pushing those boundaries further so that you can grow. Now let's look at the flip side of this 4 energy. It's confined and restricted. It's rigid and controlling. It's filled with limitations. The trick is to turn your limitations into your strengths. So how have things been working out for you this year? Are your systems serving you? Are the overall world government systems serving you? I ask you to think about this because change is on the horizon. So let's look at some lessons that we could be learning from this 4 energy. It's about grounding yourself. Be outside in nature. Please honour my garden and the nature, because this is most probably the last video I shoot in this garden, because I'm in a 9 energy and it's all about letting go as of October, and I will be moving on to a new location. So I'm saying goodbye to this beautiful garden, and I love it. I love the house. I love everything. It's been my foundation for the last 10 years, but I'm getting ready to create new foundations. So the 4 energy is really about grounding yourself. Get outside, feel nature, go inside. Who are you? Stand firm, stand tall, but be flexible like the willow tree. Push your boundaries. It's not about breaking the boundaries, the 4 energy, it's about pushing the boundaries so that you still feel comfortable. It's an energy I'm saying, do not rely on others, do not rely on the government or the systems. You need to start going inside, if you have not already done so, to find out what is right for you. The 4 is a loyal energy. It's time to be loyal for you. It's time to say, hey, this is not working, and now we need to find new systems. If you want to understand more about the 4 energy, I did create a video, Numerology 2020, and I'll leave the link below. As we come towards the end of 2020 and in October, what happens is we get a taster for the year to come. So October, while it's going to be a 5 energy after last month's 4 energy and double whammy of it, is going to be a 5 energy. So what happens in October is we get this taster for the year to come. So you really want to make note of what you want to happen over 2021. So October's a 5 energy. How do I know this? By adding October, which is the 10th month, reducing it down to a single digit. 1 plus 0 is 1. We add the 1 to the 4 of 2020's energy, and we have a 5. Thankfully, it is not a 14-5. It is not a karmic debt number. So it's a simple, plain 5. That doesn't mean that the 5 is simple and plain. By no means. So in this energy of October, is time to connect to experience and not hearsay. Just because somebody says a place is like that, or something tastes like that, or this is the way to do it. No, go inside, connect, experience. There's nothing better than experiential learning and growth. 5 is the crossroads, whichever way you want it, this way or this way. 5 is the crossroads. It's about change, 180 degrees. Are you happy following the old ways, or is it time for the new? I know for me it's time for the new. Energetically, you have little choice. There will be new, so just bear this in mind. If you're more prepared, you're ready for it. The 5 brings change, freedom, progress, courage, adaptation, resilience, and resourcefulness. You will need to be following those tips that I just gave you to get through this month, and certainly to get through 2021. The flip side, and bear this in mind as well, is it can be very unreliable, irresponsible. It will be filled with dishonesty, intolerance, non-commitment, and inconsistency. Well, we only have to listen to the government. It's the rules are being made and changed daily, and they don't fit everything, and so they're being adapted, and you never know if you're doing right or wrong. This is all the energy that is going on right now. The lessons of the 5 is learn to plan and prioritize. Now, the 5 energy doesn't really want to do this, but we still got the 4 energy of 2020. So I'm saying learn to plan and prioritize. You need to be building foundations. Create constructive freedom. Now, an example I've given in many videos of constructive freedom would be something like Marie Kondo in is it Marie Kondo? Marie Kondo in your closet, and getting everything neatly packaged in some order, so that you're not spending time looking for the clothes that you need to wear to go out. You can just go, yes, I can make it, and go and pick it, because you know where the outfit is that you want to wear. So what that is creating constructive freedom. Less time doing all the bits and more time getting out there and being spontaneous, because the 5 energy is about spontaneity. Please eliminate drama. There is drama on the horizon. If you don't already feel this energy, it's coming, and it's been building up over the year with all the restrictions and the limitations. There is drama. The protests are getting more. The police riots are picking up momentum. There has to be other ways. So eliminate drama. Find the right way for you to do what you need to do. And more importantly than anything else, be honest and authentic. The truth will find a way, love will find a way, and that's what we need right now to help us through what is going on. Now let me talk about the year. This year has most likely taken a toll on all of us physically, if not by the virus itself, then by the stress of it, with all the limitations that have taken place. Mental health is on the rise, suicide has been on the rise, more illnesses through stress are coming up and not being dealt with through the medical system because of staff not being in and other things taking over. So I'm suggesting to you that you create a maintenance plan now, with the 4 energy of creating schedules and everything, is to create a maintenance plan for your health and well-being. Allocate good time to exercise. Get outside. There's still vitamin D there in the sun if you're in the northern hemisphere, and it's coming in if you're in the southern hemisphere. Quality sleep. Get yourself a grounding mat. Make sure your room is ventilated well. Go to bed early. Turn off the blue lights and turn off your router. It does not need to be on. I've been testing this for months now, that you can go to sleep without the router on. It does not affect the internet, and you begin to dream dreams that you can't imagine, that are your unconscious mind coming forward, giving you guidance for what it is that you're meant to be doing. Feed your body with nutrition and love. Work on your relationships and your work. Are you in the right relationship? Are you in the right career? Understand that if you're not doing what lights you up, and the 5 really needs to be lit up, that you are suppressing what you really need to be doing. And when you suppress, you depress, and this leads to depression or rage, depending on which way that you're going. And the 5 energy will bring this up over and over this month and in 2021. The 5 energy is constantly changeable. I mean, that's the only thing we can be sure of. It's like the UK weather or teenagers' moods or plans. You never know what's going to happen when they walk in or where they want you to drop you next. The slower pace of 2020, the 4 energy, is now going to start picking up speed with the 5 energy. So all of that stuck at home, that rest, that meandering, I'm sure you are ready for some change and something new. If you can do something different, experience the opposites, drive left instead of right. When I say drive, I mean turn left instead of right. You'll be surprised what you discover when you go a different way. Go to different places, taste different foods, live different lifestyles, have a different perspective, step in somebody else's shoes, see what you don't see. This is a great energy for experiencing new things. It's a time to taste adventure and experiment with the opposites. You will, doing this will help you know what you really want. It is time to go inside, connect with your soul, follow your heart's desire. I haven't yet created the Heart's Desire series. I will somewhere in the future be creating that. I need to finish the expression numbers, but like I said, I'm moving. My son moved out the other day. There's been a lot going on for me that I haven't been able to manage to create the videos. The Heart's Desire is your driving number. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do for when I share that video or those videos, that series. The more connected you are to you, the more power you have. Remember, the 5 is about courage, and you can be more courageous and more confident when you stand tall and strong in what it is that you stand for, what you believe in, what you desire, what you want. And when you are connected to the end goal, somehow your focus becomes precision, and the action always happens. Now, with this new energy coming in, there may be a high chance, or a very high chance, that fear will raise its head. Face it. Break down your boundaries. You have no idea how powerful you really are. Now is not the time to stay in your known zone. Some people will call it the comfort zone, but I've heard it now called the known zone, and it makes so much sense because it's not necessarily a comfort zone, but it's a known zone. It's time to break free of this. What you don't understand is you don't know what you're missing out on. There is so much more that you could experience in this lifetime. Now, do this at your own pace, but every day just push yourself that bit more. Create a log or a journal over the 31 days of October, what it is that you are going to push your boundaries on. Match it to your own energy, whatever personal year you're in, match it to that, but just push it so that you can experience more, because it's the experience that feeds the soul. It's the experience that gives us energy. It's the energy that allows us to create this change. It's time to let go of that known zone, or to expand it to a wider known zone. The 5 energy brings change. Change is inevitable. It's the only constant in the universe. It will not feel constant because it's going to be a regular change, more like a roller coaster ride up and down, or even look at it like a heartbeat that goes up and down. It's life. Without this, your life and your relationships will become stale, stagnant, stuck, and paralyzed. That's not a good place to be. So create it for yourself. What do you want? What is freedom to you? And it's not free to do nothing, but it's free to choose. It's free to be able to make a decision when you're ready to make a decision. Doing nothing will bring chaos. We are at a crossroads, as I've said to you, and the choice is chaos or freedom. I know which one I want is the freedom. What do you want, and what are you going to do about it? The 4 energy was about rules and regulations. The 5 energy is about breaking new grounds. Remember, it's your life. LYFE. Love yourself first every day and start living for you. It's a gift, it's a present, and it's time to be in the now. If there is one energy that brings you into the now, it is the 5, because it's about experiencing. If it's the one energy that should take you out of your head and your thoughts, it's the 5, because it wants to experience, it wants to feel. I feel that we're at a turning point, as I said, a crossroads. I see for 2021, because this is a taster for 2021. So what do you want? We're at a pivotal point now where it's going to be chaos or freedom. Either way, 100% it's going to be change. If you want to know how to better steer your way through this, do go and check out some of my series. I have the personal years that I've already mentioned. They have a monthly breakdown of what you can expect each month, and I'm told they're a very valuable guide. I know, I follow them. Another series that I have is the life path number. What path are you taking the journey on? Why don't you go and check out your life path number? Knowing and understanding the lessons that your soul is here to learn will help you understand and perhaps align you in your relationships and in your career. The recent series I've been doing is the expression number. Now this is the skills and traits we brought with us in this lifetime. Understanding this and matching it up with your personal year energy and your life path, and later the heart's desire that I will produce, will help you really live the designer lifestyle that you were born to live. Now, talking about the designer lifestyle, in October I make an offer. So I will be creating a video for an offer of the mentorship. I believe it's a great offer, and understanding how to rebuild your life on strong, firm foundations, being guided specifically by your own numerology, will turn your year around in a way that you might think only ever happens to somebody else, but it can happen to you. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, do so. I love receiving your comments, and push the bell for notifications for A, the offer, B, the next series, and C, any videos that I might be producing. It won't be in this garden, so let's bid a nice farewell to my beautiful garden, and who knows, because I have no idea where I'll be for the next forecast video. I believe I will have moved. If not, fingers crossed and it's not too cold, I will get one more video out here. Anyway, I'd like to wish you an amazing, adventurous, different, freedom-loving October. Until my next video, take care and spend time loving yourself and loving us. Thank you for watching.